On behalf of Ravindrik Psychotherapy Research Institute Trust, I welcome you all to today's award ceremony of Applied Psychometrics. So now, I am requesting Manshi Mathu, please you share the PPT about Ravindrik Psychotherapy Research Institute Trust. Manshi, please start.
Yes, sure. I hope my screen is visible.
Yeah, your screen is visible.
Yes. Okay. Good morning, everybody. I am Mansi Mathur, and I am sharing this PPT today about Ravindrik Psychotherapy Research Institute Trust. So, starting with the history, Ravindrik Psychotherapy Research Institute Trust was established on 1st July 2018. This trust is educational by nature and to carry out research in academic field and to promote the study and dissemination of knowledge of Ravindrik psychotherapy based on the works of Rabindranath Tagore for the welfare of the community at large without discrimination of caste, creed, etc. With objects and constitution are as hereinforth set forth. It is a non-profit making trust registered under Indian Trust Act 1882. Talking about Academic Council, the Academic Council of Rabindranath Psychotherapy Research Institute Trust plays pivotal role in academic activities and research. The council is comprised of chairman, secretary, and members having more than 10 years teaching and administrative experiences. Members are Dr. Devdulal Datta Roy, Chairman, Dr. Rituparna Basak, Secretary, Dr. Subir Nag, Member, Dr. Parita Biswas, Member, Dr. Shushmita Mukhopadhyay, Member, Dr. Ishita Chatterjee, Member. Courses offered. Institute provides two types of courses, major and minor course. In minor course, students receive participation certificates, but in major courses, they receive certificates along with mark sheet and registration number. Course has been designed with specific objective to develop research-oriented human resources. Institute offers some general courses as well, like school psychology, applied psychometrics, forensic psychology, Rabindrik psychotherapy, environmental psychology, business psychology. The course includes some elective, and elective courses are research methodology, statistics with statistical software, performing art therapy as and when required. For much exposure and psychological testing, Institute negotiates with other organizations as well. Future plans. In the forthcoming year, we will provide psychometric consultancies to industry, finish MOU for organizing joint workshops, seminar, conferences, besides introduction of new courses as business psychology, applied psych, and applied statistics. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Manshi. Manshi, please you give me this PPT to the group, okay?
Sure.
So that we can edit. So now I am requesting Farah Ahmed, please you update about the recently completed course of Applied Psychometrics and the syllabus of our future course.
Okay. Good morning to everyone. I welcome you all for the award ceremony of Applied Psychometrics. Now I'm going to share my PPT. Okay. Okay. So here's my PPT. So this PPT contains, of course, the objective of our 1 month course and what is applied psychometric, difference between applied psychometrics and psychometrics, applied psychometrics course contents, students and teachers profile, applied psychometrics 6 month course details, future courses of RPRIT and award ceremony. So objective of this 1 month course is to train the students to design reliable and valid questionnaire and psychological tests in solving psychological problems in everyday life. Now, what is applied psychometrics? So applied psychometrics is meant for construction of psychological tests to solve problems in everyday life. Here, item statistic is used for understanding and management of problem. It is mainly used in action research. Knowledge about applied areas is very much important here in order to explore variability and management. Reliability and validity coefficients are used for solving regular problems in life. Situation-specific norm is used for classification and management. Now, the difference between applied psychometrics and psychometrics. So this is by Dr. Dattarai sir. So psychometrics meant for construction of psychological tests, and applied psychometric meant for construction of psychological tests to solve problems in everyday life. Psychometrics meant for assessing item statistic, item difficulty, discrimination, and guessing. And in applied psychometrics, item statistic is used for understanding and management of problems. It is mainly used in action research. Psychometrics meant for development of theory on test reliability and validity, and in applied psychometric, reliability and validity coefficients are used for solving regular problems in life. Psychometrics used for norm estimation, and in applied psychometrics, situation-specific norm is used for classification and management. Knowledge about applied areas is not much important in psychometrics, but knowledge about applied areas is very much important in order to explore variability and management in applied psychometrics. Now, applied psychometric course contains 5 modules. First module contains definition, scope, history, and application of applied psychometrics. Second module contains scales of measurement. Third module contains characteristics of good psychological test. Fourth module contains introduction to performance test, intelligence, aptitude, and projective test. And one test is demonstrated by the teacher in the class. And in module 5, introduction to questionnaire and scale involved, personality, attitude, and values interest test, and one test demonstrated by teacher in the class. Now, teacher profile. Dattarai sir, PhD in organizational psychology from Indian Institute of Kharagpur. He is a founder, president of RPIIT. Ayushi Saral, Assistant Professor of Department of Psychology and Kanoria Mahila Mahavidyalaya, Jaipur, Rajasthan. Priya Verma, PhD Research Scholar at University of Rajasthan, Jaipur. Mansi Mathur, MA Psychology, Lucknow University. Farah Ahmed, MA Psychology, Pune University. Student profile, Arnab Joshi, BSc Psychology, and Mary, BSc Psychology. Hasina Malik, MA Applied Psychology. Monica Shri TK, BSc Psychology. Manisha Chaudhary, BCom. Mona Lisa, MBA. Priya, MA Psychology. Dr. Rashmi Kapure, Head of Department of Psychology in HPT Nasik. Sara Chavan, MA Psychology. Now, 6 months, we are launching 6 months applied psychometric course. And this course is a comprehensive program that prepares participants to conduct applied psychometric analysis in their research, as well as in their work with assessments and tests. This course will provide skill building learning opportunities in applied psychometric. The program consists of 5 instructional modules that are accessible on desktop or mobile devices, so you can learn at your own pace from any location. Student will have 6 months to complete all 5 modules and the final exam. So the objective of the 6-month course is to train the trainees about several mental tests, testing procedures, research methodologies, statistical software. Besides, through the practical, they will learn how to do survey, case study for exploring determinants of behavior and its change. After the trainings will get placement, conduct research internships, search for training, counseling and guidance, and for managing human resources and planning. So here is the link, and registration fees is only 12,000 before 22 December. Resource person will be coming from internal and external sources. And here are the course syllabus. So first module contains introduction to applied psychometrics, second research methods in psychology, third module contains foundation statistics, fourth module contains R Studio, and fifth is psych package. So first module involved difference between psychometric and applied psychometrics, scope, application in industry, health, school, attitude, forensic, criminal profile analysis, environment, climate change, clinical settings. Second module contains mental testing and verbal achievement, organizational health questionnaire. Third module contains characteristics of good psychological test, item characteristics, reliability and validity. Fourth module contains characteristics, type and construction, norm and norm estimation. Fifth, measurement scales and psychological test. And AP02 contains 5 modules in this. It involved experimental method, observation, qualitative research method, survey method, sampling. Third module contained contained 5 modules: data summarization, normal probability curve, parametric statistic, non-parametric statistics, psychoinformative. Fourth module contained file management, vector, data transformation, cross tabulation, plotting categorical data. And then fifth is construction of one questionnaire, construction of aptitude test, technical report, qualitative data analysis report, case study on mental testing. Future courses of RPRIT is literature review on applied psychometric, research internship on Rabindra Sangeet, and applied psychometric course, forensic psychology. You can contact Rama ma'am for this. And now the award ceremony. So I welcome you all for this award ceremony, and it is a matter of great honor and pleasure to appreciate and reward the hard work as well as the performance of the students who have made us all proud. And I would like to request them to share their success story with us and share their perception about this course. These are the 3 top rankers, Anne-Marie, Hasina, and Sarah. So I would like to start with Anne-Marie. Anne-Marie, can you please share your perception about this course? Like, what do you understand about this applied psychometric? Are you there, Anne-Marie?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Can you please share us?
Hi. Hello, everyone. So this 1-month course was a really good experience for me. It helped me understand a lot of things. So
Okay, Pada, please you stop sharing this one.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Then Anne-Marie.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Anne-Marie, please you open your video so that we can see.
Yes, sir. My video is on. Can you see me? Is it on?
One sec, Shara, please you.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Anne-Marie, please.
Yeah, so it was a really good experience for me, this 1-month course. I got an opportunity to learn a lot about psychometrics and research. So in this, I understood the difference between psychometrics and applied psychometrics. Psychometrics is a field where a field of study that is concerned with theory and techniques of reliability, validity, and psychological test items. And applied psychometrics is a subfield of psychometrics. It is mainly problem-oriented and solution-focused. It is mainly used there is a lot of importance for applied psychometrics because it can be used it can be used to solve our daily problems. It can be used in problem solving. And by everyday problem solving means the classification of psychiatric disorders, assessment of mental health from the point of view of abnormal or clinical psychology. It can be also used in industrial setting for assessment of personality or in job analysis or for selecting the perfect candidate for the job. Yeah, so it was a really good experience, this 1-month course. Thank you.
So how you prepared yourself? How much time you have given?
Yeah, the assignments that was given for each module actually helped me study more on the topic. But that was a good method for learning because I needed someone to push me. So the assignment actually helped me because when the assignment came, I had to study all the topics. So it helped me. That was my learning method, the assignments.
Thank you, Anne. Farah, who is the next?
So next is Hasina. Hasina, can you please share your success story with us and your perception about the course?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah,
please
I can
open
hear
your
you.
video, Hasina.
Yeah.
This one. Yeah, can you see? Yeah. Okay, so good morning, everyone. And with regards to the course, I found it really helpful. I really found it very helpful. as I mentioned earlier as well, that I knew
Hashina,
the topic.
please you adjust your video because you are just side. Come to the at the middle. Come, yeah. Gradually, please you move more. Okay, okay. Mhm.
Yeah.
Now it is
Okay.
okay.
So for me, it was very helpful to know these concepts because previously I had read them only in books, and I knew only in terms of theory and by name all these terms such as IRT, CTT, all these terms I just knew by name. So when these got covered in the class, I was like, okay, I can understand now. And like I keep mentioning, the terms such as item total correlation and norm estimation, these are really helpful in when I was doing the calculation. So I could understand like why we are doing this, and what are the things that we have to keep in mind while selecting an item and while discarding some item, and why we are using such norms and how these norms get made. So it was really helpful for me, and it was like a whole world of new information, because all this I knew only by name or only by reading in textbooks. So when I got to know these concepts in practicality, I found it really helpful for me. So that was like a very big different thing I found in this internship program. That I actually got to learn something which I'm going to be able to use. And if someone asks me why is it this way, I'll be able to defend like, oh, this is this, it's this, that's why I can make this decision of why I'm going to discard this item, or what is the definition of such items. So it helped me a lot, and because it gave me confidence in the matter that I'm trying to explain. So that was really helpful for me, and that's it. So
Now related to your preparation.
preparation, actually, I Google a lot, and I follow the class materials a lot. I regularly follow the class materials a lot. If the assignments were given, I used to search upon them, and then I used to follow the class material to get information, if cross check if my information is correct to what I have googled. So that helped a lot. And yeah, I depended a lot on the class material. I depended a lot on the class material, and yeah, that was it. The constant evaluation that you need to get this homework item right, and you need to do this assignment, and you need to give it in under such time. So that was also helpful for me for study, like a constant, like a study mindset, that constant evaluation is there, so I have the mindset of studying and performing. So that was helpful for me as well.
Okay, so do you think that this course will be helpful for the NET, SET, or any competitive examination?
For me, I could tell really yes, because there are so many questions in net regarding to item discrimination and IRT, and for item total correlation, there are so many, and variance. So when I look up those questions now, I go like, oh, this is what they meant, and this is the answer. That's what it's supposed to be. So for me, it was really helpful in that, from that perspective. Like in some of before, I used to be scared of these questions, like where am I going to learn IRT from, where am I going to learn CTT. I actually did not know IRT was for items and CTT was for the whole test. That's one thing I came to know from the PPT that Ayushi ma'am had taught. So that's one of the very different things. Like I was like, oh my god, this is that answer. So it was very for me it was very helpful. So in terms of net set as well, so in research methodology for net, that's really, I'm so thankful that sir covered these topics. So a bit of my preparation has already been done over here.
Thank you, Hashina. Farah has presented the future course. So do you have any observation? Is it fine? because in
fine?
the next course we will give importance on the research methodology. We will cover the experimental methods as well as the survey methods, both observation and other methods. We will cover the statistical software. They will learn the psych package, which is very advanced statistical model of the data visualization. So all those things they will learn. So I think this is, so what is your impression about?
As the course I have done in 1 month, I'm pretty sure in 6 months it's going to be more rigorous and more informative. Because only in 1 month, if I get to learn all of this, just imagine in 6 months with constant evaluation and consistently, if you're asking me to perform, I think that's going to be really helpful for somebody who's trying to build a career in research. That's going to be really helpful, because in 1 month I can see the difference in my research knowledge. It's really different. Yes, my perspective in terms of just textbook theory has now ascended. Even if it's 0.5%, it has ascended to a different level. So I find it really helpful that you are going to create a course of such rigorous syllabus. So that's really good. So
Okay, thank you, Hasina, for
thank
your
you, sir. Thank you
observation.
so much.
So Farah, who is the next?
The next is Sarah. Sarah, can you please share your success story and your perception about the course?
Yeah, am I audible?
Yeah, you are audible.
Yeah, just please excuse my voice. I've not been keeping well recently. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Now I can hear you. Yeah.
So the course has been in a way very helpful and enlightening for me, because as a student of psychology and while doing my master's, I was very much interested in learning about psychometrics and research methodology. But having just one paper and getting the theoretical knowledge, I was very lost. Like, okay, how do I go ahead with it? But after doing the course, I have much more better understanding how psychometry and like psychometrics is not just the theories that we learn in the books, how it is applicable, how it is applied and helping in solving real life problems. That knowledge was very necessary to get my motive more in line. Okay, now I can actually consider it possibly in near future as a career option. And for me, like, the course has given much more clearer understanding on the concepts, not just the ones that were covered, like the basic theories also, as well as how they are going to help us in making better decisions as psychometricians. To create a very strong base in the understanding, the course has been phenomenal. And I mean, just to add on to what Sir had asked Hasina, when I just went through the course for the 6-month course in Applied Psychometrics, I have been very much looking forward to. I tried learning about R and psychometrics as independent portions from YouTube videos and everything, but it's very scattered. We need something that is more streamlined, and the course is very rigorous, and also it's something that I really look forward to. So for me, the course has been genuinely very amazing.
Okay, thank you, Shara. So what is your observation about any sort of difficulty have you experienced in learning this course? Have you observed any difficulty?
I would not say a difficulty as such, but it's more like a personal loophole. Okay, whenever the assignments, the regular assignments, genuinely was something that kept me motivated. No, you have to study, you have to complete them at time. But when there were not deadlines, that would just go in labs. Okay, kar lenge, we'll have time, we'll do it. So many a times that happened. The procrastination element came in. So it is a genuine request that when you have
I think some network problem. Farah, Can
Yes,
you
sir.
follow?
Yes. Actually, Sarah is not on WhatsApp now. Her mobile is not working.
Okay, okay,
So,
okay.
yeah.
Okay, thank you. Okay, thanks to Shara
Yes.
for sharing your impression. And here are few other people. No, okay. So now I want to share. Okay. Whether this book is visible to all of you? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, it's visible.
Is this book visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this book is written by Dr. Pancharamalingam. He is the president of School Psychology, Indian School Psychology Association. And this book is appreciated by M. Venkaiah Naidu, Honorable Vice President of India, Professor B. Mukhopadhyay, former President in SPA, Professor G.P. Thakur, former President in SPA, Professor Kiran Devendra, former Professor and Head Department of Elementary Education in CRT, Dr. Sunita J. Hangal, Joint Secretary in SPA, Arts College and HSK Science Institute, Habali, Karnataka, and Dr. Reena Singh, Jagran Lake City University, National Coordinator of the INSPA Book Project, Bhopal. So I will send this book to your address. So please you give your address, postal address to Farah, so that I can send this book to all of your address, okay? As the award of this test. And I hope that is in near future, we can start some applied psychometrics in school psychology.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir, I can. Yeah.
So now I am requesting, please close your hands for the prayer. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purna Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Okay, thank you everybody. So now I am closing this session.
Okay,
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, Farah. Thank you,
Thank you,
Mansi.
sir.
Thank you, Hasina.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Emily. Thank you, everyone. Bye.